I said, I will do it. He said, she will do it. She was excited to do it. She was worried. And she said to me, she was almost in tears that I lost the election. And I said, so what's your name? She said, called her name. I said, so who are you? She said she was from Nasarawa. So I said, where do you go to school? She said, she went to University of Nasarawa. I said, so what do you do? She said, she has no job. She graduated since 2018. I said, so what are you trying to do? She told me she's learned how to do baking. So why are you not baking instead of being here to do this? She said she doesn't have 75,000 naira to buy an oven.
Okay, so many people at the back there. So what I'm going to do is...
That's the life you get in Nigeria. People who don't have money to buy an oven.
Okay, so those are the back. I'll recognize two people from the back so that you can, because of the time it takes you to move. You be coming, let me call someone here while you're coming.
Good morning, Your Excellency. My name is Dixon Iregu. I anchor Nigeria right now, AIT. With the gloomy picture that is out there in our society today, with the rot in the political space, where do you get your inspiration and your strength from? Nigerians want to know, please.
Of course, I get my inspiration, Dixon, from the young girl who doesn't have 75,000 naira to buy an oven. When people like me can sit down in a place and drink a bottle of wine that is costing an amount, the same country. When people like me have stolen billions of public money, I would have bought an oven for that young graduate. So that's where you get your inspiration. I said I want to build a new Nigeria, where those youths will have hope, where there will be a future for them. But I do the right things so that they can emulate the right things. We cannot do it. We have to teach them how to do the right thing. They have an opportunity to do what other people are doing. And you've seen it from my corporate world, where I chaired corporations, including Security and Exchange Commission, to my being governor of a state. I had the opportunity to do what other people are doing without them do it. Because we have to live and show an example. And use the resources of the country, public resources, for public good. And ask those who have the opportunity of doing the right thing for the country to do the right thing. If we have a security man, he should do his job. If we have somebody to conduct the election, I've been an observer of election in some of the West African countries. Dixon, it wasn't anything near this. Is this what we spend billions to do? Hey, what do they mean it? We should have used that billions to do something else and announce what we announced. Because this young girl would have had an oven and then we'll do the announcement.
Okay. All right, quickly. I hope you are not here.
That he was seeking. Then two, the ECOWAS and African Union observer nations have described this election as generally fair. Do you ascribe to the suggestions or the reports describing the elections as generally fair?
Well, let me tell you, throughout my comments, I didn't want to mention comments of observers, because if you choose it, there's so many other observers like European Union, EU, NRI, and so many who have said it did not meet the standards, who have said it's rigged, who have said that. So let's not talk about what the observers are saying. Let's look at what Nigerians are saying. This is essentially a Nigerian problem, and I want to hear Nigerians. with all due respect to those who are visiting us, is a Nigerian problem. I'm talking about what Nigerians feel. You're from Ghana?
Yes, please.
Is this fair in Ghana? Because you have been. Just say, tell me, is this fair in Ghana?
It's not right.
I just asked you a question. It is not, my brother, I've been to your country and I will visit this election. The earlier we start saying things are wrong when it's wrong, my brother, Africa will be good.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me because they happen there. Don't be part of that. Africa needs to be fixed. And we all have to tell ourselves the truth. This is very unfair. It's the least expected of us. The other question you asked about going to court, I told you I cannot answer until I get to where I was asking for. If I was answering a question and you're asking me here as I was coming here, would I say answer you? No. I was coming here to see journalists and answer their questions. And that's what I'm doing now.
Now, the last two. No, just come. The lady who's calling me, come out. Okay.
Your Excellency, good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Kingsley of the Daily Independent newspapers. I wouldn't want to throw a popular path now. My question to you will be, Nigeria has seen a lot, from the violence in the northeast to the killings in some other parts of the country, in the south. If, for the sake of peace, the person and the party that was declared to be the winner approaches you for a unity government, for the sake of peace, don't you think also should be shaped and we thought the path of peace?
It's a question.
Let me say it again for purposes of your understanding. I have never, if you remember when I made my Jara comments, wait. Please come, I want to be looking at you. Listen very carefully. When I made my Jara comment, if you recall, I didn't ask for people to go about peacefully. And since after that election, I've never done anything to show that I don't want peace. I believe in a very peaceful Nigeria. I've had several phone calls where I asked people to remain calm and peaceful. That has nothing to do with what I'm challenging. I'm challenging the process. If the process is faulty, it's faulty. In fact, you can't build peace on a faulty foundation. It's not happening anywhere in the world. You have to the foundation has to be right for peace to prevail. And that is what the foundation is, what I'm challenging. And I'm pleading with you. It's not about me, it's not about you. It's about the future of the society, our children and future generations who live in. It has to be built on a foundation of honesty, transparency, justice, fairness. We went into election where somebody said and promised and shouted, this is the route we are going to go. This is how we are going to go there. And we followed the track. All of us. Suddenly in that long distance journey. And it wasn't one day, and it wasn't quick. It lasted for over 1 year. And all of us toed that line. Followed it. And suddenly, as we get to the end of it, somebody jumps from somewhere and claims the prize. What did you do? At that stage, my brother, it's not about peace. There's a process of being anything you want to be. If you want to be a professor, you must go and be a lecturer, write thesis, and you are proved to be a professor. If you want to be a doctor, you go and read medicine. You cannot suddenly, from being a lawyer, and say conferred a doctorate degree. No. Lawyers go through law school. I can be a lawyer. I cannot be awarded senior advocate today, no matter my knowledge of the law, because it's the process of being a senior advocate. Process is important. That's what makes a society. In this society, we have seen people suddenly become a senior advocate without going to law school. That's what we want to stop. Orderliness, rule of law. That's what makes a society.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I think in the interest of time, you have a whole lot of things to do, and I'll call it, yes. I asked her to come because I know how you feel about young people. I wanted her to ask the question, but she got tired standing and she went back. Do you still want to ask your question? Okay. Yes, I gave her the opportunity.
Well, fine. She's here. Zero, she's here. She's there.
Okay, you can come now. Please come.
So my name is Josephine. So I wanted to ask, what are your advices on the youth? What are your advices on the youth at gubernatorials, because they believe their votes don't count? So are you telling them to come out to vote in governorship?
Thank you.
Very good question.
My sister, I insisted because when I saw these are the people who have put their faith in us. Be assured. Believe me as an elder brother. Believe me as a father. Believe me that this journey, I'm totally committed to it. And I'll walk through with you. I know how disillusioned you are. Don't be. Because the people we're dealing with have made up their mind that we won't succeed. We have also made up our mind that we will succeed. Yeah. And I assure you that the will, our will, is bigger than that. The God we worship will see us through. Because you know we're doing the right thing. So let me re-emphasize. Go out massively on Saturday. Vote for the right persons. Vote for Labour Party. We are committed to that. I know it is not as easy as I say it, because the feeling, people see me now on the road. I was just telling somebody of my relative, I've never had a position where I feel emotional, right? But and I see people all over the place, and young people, and they're crying and telling me, I'm going to leave this country. I can no longer stay. And I feel the pain. Just like I said, the young girl was crying today, and she was trying to boil water and everything. But I'm preaching to all of them, please stay. I'm not going to go away. I'm going to stay with you. And I assure you, we will overcome. They won't be there when the day comes, but we will be there.
So another round of applause for our candidate.